Talking Japan with breaking views this morning, with Sony discouraging non-essential business trips to China. The anti-Japan protests could have a heavy economic cost, and Japan sets the bar high for nuclear power. With me is Chris Hughes. All right, two stories out of Asia. Let's start with the islands and this spat. And as John says, trade and politics are really raising the stakes in this one, right?
Yeah, that's right. We've sort of been here before. In 2005, there was tension between China and Japan. Back then, actually, it calmed down after a month or so. And obviously, the hope is that the tension we've seen lately over these disputed islands calms down as well. However, the problem is that this time round, the economic stakes are higher. So you've got the backdrop in China is a slowdown in the economy there, and everyone's obviously already worried about a hard landing. But also, from Japan's point of view, it seems to be much more reliant, maybe that's too strong a word, but has much stronger economic ties.
Yeah, I mean, there's more at stake clearly now than there was back in 2005, and let's face it, it was a slightly different dispute that. But would there really be a backlash, a tough backlash for Japan?
Well, as you say, we've already got companies reacting, so there's an immediate impact, and of course, it's the nature of trade that it actually generally brings countries together. It often kind of overcomes difficulties like this. But I suppose turning around what you're saying, the fact that there is actually so much more reliance in terms of, say, the auto industry in Japan on China, one would hope that would help sort of smooth things over. But this is not necessarily something that's automatically going to kind of calm down like in 2005.
Okay, let's talk about this nuclear story as well. So Friday they say they're going to phase out by, 2030?
2040.
2040. You guys, Breaking Views think, look, hold on a second, because other sort of traditional forms of fossil fuel bring equal dangers.
Well, look, is that
the point?
It's worrying because, look, if you have countries like Japan which have the technological expertise in nuclear, if they're pulling back from it, that essentially leaves fewer countries in the world investing in nuclear and having that expertise base, if you like, that keeps the industry moving forward. Replacing it with coal. I mean, look, the reality is
that what they are replacing it with? They're replacing it with coal.
That seems to be the current plan. It's worth saying, actually, 2040 is some way away. This decision could easily be reversed, but as it stands, this is what the government policy is. Look, in terms of annual deaths from accidents relating to energy production, coal is more dangerous than nuclear. Coal is far more environmentally damaging than nuclear. So this policy, actually, if you take a cool, rational, economic assessment of it, is a step backwards, and it leaves the world with deprived of. Potentially deprived of an expertise base in nuclear, which means that those countries which continue to do nuclear, well, you're probably more likely to have some kind of accident there. So it actually makes if you're really worried about the extreme risk of nuclear, it probably makes them more likely. So it's all in all, it's hard to feel good about it.
Okay. Chris, many thanks for that. Chris Hughes from Breaking Views. For more agenda-setting insight, watch our US show every day, 12:30 Eastern, 17:30 BST. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.